At this time, I'd like to ask a couple of Sturgeon River boys to kindly step off the stage, as they're of no use to me at this point in the program. I would, however, like to call upon the bass player to come up here just a little closer so you can see him just a little better. He's a local boy, or local in Canadian standards anyway, to you folks. He's a Sheffield fellow, you know. And when we found him in an alley about a year ago, found out he could play the bass pretty good. So, in fact, one of the finest I've ever heard in the industry. So, of course, I figured I had to hire him full time, which means getting him over to Canada all the time, which of course takes a little bit of a toll on the bank account, as you can imagine. So the boys and myself, being from the province of Saskatchewan, it's the farming prairie province in the middle, nobody lives there but us, and we kind of got him set up with a little place there to alleviate that financial stress, you know, so he can live there with us. A little town, farming town, community, about, 200 people. If you go up on the hill, you can see all 4 streets of the town, too. There's a river that goes through that way with a road that falls along beside. You go down that road, turn left-handed after a ways, and you go all the way to the end until you see this beautiful big mansion of a house, and we put him in the shed next to it. But if you remember correctly, I introduced him as Cousin Smithers. That's because his first name is also Jake. It's a little embarrassing. The band is so poor these days we got to share names. But we do always like to team up. Of course, he kind of get mad at me if I don't show him off anyway. One called Jake versus Jake.